Hi guys, and welcome to day 5 of our 7-day challenge on how to find your focus and achieve your goals. Okay, so yesterday we really focused on that gap, on the gap between where we are now and where we want to be, okay? We've positioned it so clearly now. We know exactly what's in that gap, and yesterday we started brainstorming exactly what we need to fill it. Okay, so we looked at changes we need to make. We looked at information we need. We looked at resources we need, and we looked at people that we need. Okay, so yesterday you came up with at least one in each of those 4 headings to be able to fill that gap, to bring you closer to achieving your strategic objectives, ultimately so that you can achieve your bigger vision. Yeah? How did you find it? How did you find coming up with one thing of each of those things that you need? Did you find it overwhelming? Did you think, gosh, there's so much that I need to fill this gap, it's unreal? Okay. If right now you're listening to this video, you're watching this video, and you've got questions that you're holding back from, please, please, please comment in the video box for day number 4, okay? I want to know what your questions are. I want to help you answer those questions, clear that fog, so we are able to help you achieve your goals and find your focus. Okay? So, on to day number 5. So, we now know exactly what this gap is, and we know how you're going to fill it. Okay? We know at least 4 things, because you're going to have one of each of the headings. You've got at least one thing you need to change. You've got at least one thing you need for information. Got at least one thing you need for resources, and at least one thing you need for people. Okay? So today, what we're going to do is we're going to make this so specific, and we're going to create yourself a to-do list, okay? So you've got 4 things you need minimum, okay? So today, what we're going to do is we're going to make it achievable, yeah? We're going to start brainstorming. What are your options? How are you going to find these 4 things, okay? And they might end up being goals in their own right. You know, if it's that I need to buy a piece of machinery to be able to do something, that might be a hidden goal somewhere, and actually is a smaller puzzle that you need to fix and apply the same process to, yeah? Okay, so what I want you to do today is think about what it is you need from those 4 things and what you need to do. What are your options, okay? Any option at all for those 4 things, I want you to write down, okay? So I want you to open the workbook above, or again in your journal, and I want you to write those 4 headings, and under each heading, I want you to write what the one thing is you need for each of those headings, okay? And then what I want you to do is brainstorm at least 3 options for you for each one. So what are your 3 options for resources? What 3 changes do you need to make? What are your options to making that change, yeah? What are your 3 options in terms of having that person that you need, okay? So if we think about people, let's say you need to have a person to recruit member of staff, okay? And you know that's the one thing you need for the people heading, that you need to actually bring you closer to achieving your strategic objective and bring you closer to achieving your ultimate vision and goal, okay? So with that in mind, with recruiting that member of staff, what I want you to do is think about your options. So come up with 3 options to finding that member of staff, okay? So it might be 1, go on Seek, go on an advertising agency and post an advert. That's one of your options. That's a way of finding that person, okay? The other option might be post on social media. Does anyone know of anybody with this background? If you're looking, contact Chloe. I'm really keen to have a chat with you. Yeah? Number 3, it might be word of mouth. It might be, oh, do you have a friend? I need someone that does this, da, 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 da. Okay? They're your 3 options. Done. Okay? Now, the task for today is just to think about them and come up with 3 things really clear, really specific that you can do to get you closer to finding that resource that's going to help you achieve your goal, that's going to help you achieve your vision. Okay? So you can start to see now how we've gone from a huge vision and how we're bringing it down into bite-sizable small chunks, okay? So you've got those 3 options. So for each heading, where you've picked one thing that you need, pick 3 options for how you're going to achieve that one thing you need. Okay, makes sense? So, as always, share it with the community, okay? What are your 3 options? If you're not sure, post in the group below, post in that comment, say, guys, I need an employee. I think these are my 3 options. Does anybody else have any suggestions? You know, or I need to make this change. I need to move out of employment and I need to move country. These are my 3 options. Does anybody have any suggestions, right? We all have such varied backgrounds, as we've seen so far, okay? We all have such varied backgrounds. We have such varied experience. So let's share what we need and what our options are with the community, with our group that we've built here, yeah? Let's see how we can help each other in terms of thinking about our options, finding out what we need, achieving our objectives to ultimately achieve our bigger vision and our dreams. Okay. So that is your task for today. Short, sweet, you don't need to actually do those options. Right now, you're just going to come up with 3 options for yourself. Okay. 3 options for each heading. So by the end, you should have 12 things written down, yeah? 4 headings, 3 options per heading. So that is everything from me on day 5 of our challenge. I hope you're as excited as I am to see what you guys are coming up with and planning how you're going to get there and what options you have available to yourself. Okay? So I'm going to say bye for now. I'll see you in the group. Any questions at all, do just let me know. And if not, I'll see you tomorrow for day 6 of our 7-day challenge.